Well, if you haven't been out to the Greater Gulf State Fair, it is a great time, so make sure you make it out there this week.
But no, Saturday you tried to go see Shelby Lynn. You couldn't get in because there were just so many people trying to get there. I understand, Steve, you're going to tell us about the best way to get to the fair tonight, right?
Yeah, that's right, because the people are coming out in droves. The fair opened up at 3 o'clock this afternoon, and it has been packed on some of the roads coming in. So the police are asking that if you are going to be coming out within the next half hour, or even later tonight, try to take Schillinger's to Ziegler. That's Schillinger's to Ziegler. Might get you here a little bit faster with a little less crowded problems. Now, the weather out here has been fantastic since we opened at 3 o'clock, and it looks like it's going to remain that way through the rest of tonight. Let's check out the temperatures in the area right now. They're around the 80-degree mark in Mobile and Pensacola. A little bit cooler, Fort Walton Beach at 78 degrees, and Sunflower right now at 82. The satellite picture shows that we do have some clouds which are moving into the area, kind of a change over the last couple of days since last week when everything was so beautiful. We've got a low pressure system that's located right off the southeastern coast of Louisiana, and tomorrow it's basically going to be in the same position, so look for some scattered showers along with that front tomorrow. We have seen a couple of them in the area today. Take a look at the local radar, and you can see they're mainly offshore and right along the coast, and most of that inland is ground clutter. No showers there, but we may be seeing a few more isolated as we go through the evening tonight. Now, the forecast looks like this. Look for mostly cloudy skies throughout the night tonight with a couple of showers possible, most of those right along the coast, 65 to 70 degrees for the lows. Then tomorrow, we'll see cloudy skies with a few scattered showers as well, 78 to 83 degrees for the highs. And again, tomorrow, most of the showers should be right along the coast because that's where that front is going to be located. So if you're coming out to the fair tonight, open it up at 3 o'clock going until tonight, and that's going to be for the rest of the week as well. And if you are coming out, try to take Schillinger's to Ziegler to get out here a little bit quicker. Some of the highlights for tomorrow night: High Five is going to be out here tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, Kansas, Wednesday at 7, and Willie Nelson, 7 o'clock on Thursday. So if you haven't been out to the Greater Gulf State Fair yet, come on out and see us because it's a good time.
Yeah, I notice you have a combination of short sleeves and long sleeves out there, so people are kind of hedging their bets.
Yeah, that's right. I think as the night goes on, you'll see more long sleeves and the temperatures drop more towards the 70s.
All right, thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
Meteorologist Steve Bray joins us live from the Greater Gulf State Fair.
Now, Steve, before you tell us about this wonderful fair weather, it would be awfully nice if you bring me some cotton candy. I had to get that in.
You know, I thought you had enough of that Friday night. She had a bag of cotton candy this big, and
He's
she
not
ate it all
telling the
herself.
truth. Now, you stop that.
You and funnel cakes, though.
You owe me some cotton candy for that comment.
She ate so much cotton candy, she wouldn't let the guy guess her weight. That's how much she ate.
Oh, that's a lot.
The weather out here is beautiful for the fair, and it looks like it's going to remain that way. We do have quite a few clouds out here. It's been rather overcast all day. Take a look at the satellite picture, and you can see the clouds have been kind of cruising into the area throughout the day. We've had an upper-level disturbance out over the Gulf of Mexico. It's an upper-level low-pressure system, and that has been sending more and more clouds over the last 48 hours, and it looks like they're going to stick with us. The low-pressure system at the surface is located just off the southeastern coast of Louisiana, and as you can see on the radar summary, it is spreading some showers, but most of those have been offshore and then along Florida and back all the way to the Texas coast. But on the local radar, you can see that there are a few light showers in the inland areas, kind of spread out along the coast, just a couple. But again, most of the activity is offshore, and it should remain that way throughout the rest of tonight. Now, the forecast map for tomorrow, we're not going to see much change. That low is going to be pretty much at the same position. The warm front will get a little bit closer, so we may see a few more showers during the day tomorrow, more than we saw today. Now, highs for the day, we're in the low 80s across the entire area, just about normal. Lows for today, we're in the 60s across most of us, 65 in Mobile, 62 in Pascagoula, but 70 degrees in Fort Walton Beach. Now, temperatures right now are hanging in the low 80s in Fruitdale and Atmore, 78 right now in Mobile, 79 in Pensacola, and we're going to continue to see them drop through the night. Should be pleasant for the fair. 53% on the humidity, east winds a little breezy at about 13 miles an hour. Now, the allergy index for today, the pollens are high with ragweed, grass, and goldenrod the most predominant. Mold spores are moderate. Now, my forecast for tonight, look for cloudy skies with a couple of sprinkles possibly. Most of that activity right along the coast, 65 to 70 degrees for the lows tonight. And then tomorrow, look for cloudy skies with a few more scattered showers, mostly light rain. Highs 78 to 83 degrees. 5-day outlook shows that we are going to see a pretty good chance of rain starting with tomorrow, carrying through Thursday. May see things break up a little bit with that low by the weekend, hopefully, and temperatures will remain in the low to the middle 80s for the highs. Now, the fair is open just until tonight, as long as there's enough people out here to keep it going, and that's the way it's going to be all week long, from 3 o'clock in the afternoon until, and there's several concerts going on this week. High Five tomorrow night at 7. Kansas, the rock group Kansas, Wednesday at 7, and old Willie Nelson should be here 7 p.m. on Thursday. Should be a nice night for the fair. Bob and Nancy, wish you could come out and enjoy it.
So do we.
Yeah.
Don't forget the cotton candy, too.
Yeah, I'll work on that cotton candy thing.
Thank you. Lemonade, and what else do we want?
Funnel cakes.
Funnel cakes, whatever.
Okay, gotcha.
Thanks, Steve.
I got a list.
Finally tonight, Action News 10's Teresa Pace is at the Greater Gulf State Fair.
And she's been investigating how fair workers get you to ride their rides or play their games. Teresa?
Bob and Nancy, the Greater Gulf State Fair has lots of fun things to offer, including rides, food, and of course games. But for those vendors who line the midway, this 9-day event is all work and no play.
Give it a try. You want to try? One side? It's easy. It requires no skill whatsoever. Put a quarter on the monkey or border, and you might be like as many much as you like. You throw the ball into the pit, or the buckets up top, you win. Not only that, you get the gas going.
That's just a few of the sales pitches game operators will yell your way along the midway. Those 50 vendors are in competition for your money, trying to get you to play their game. It's a competition that takes very little skill or strategy. Vendors say it boils down to the person who screams the loudest.
Hey gang, come on over, we're gonna get one started. But then they won't come over. I gotta have some players so I can play my game.
Those vendors have 5 more days of screaming and yelling to do, so if you're going to come to the fair, be prepared. Bob,
All right.
Nancy.
Thanks, Teresa.
That's our news right now.
We'll be back at 10. Finally tonight, well, you can take the girl out of the country, but you can't take the country out of the girl. Just take a look at our own Amy Greer in the finals of tonight's cow milking contest at the Greater Gulf States Fair. Now, each contestant was given 5 minutes, hush you guys, to milk a cow, and then the bucket was measured. No, Amy didn't win, but she did take 3rd place behind Trey Matthews of WABB Radio. And then the winning milker was from the Sheriff's Department, Mr. Waters. Not bad for Amy's first time. I asked her if she had a name for the cow, and she said Elsie, and that she had made that up. But it's important you have a good rapport.
I know she's wearing earrings, too, like every good milker should do.
Of course. Maybe she got them from Elsie.
I think we milked this for all.
I think we have. Let's say goodnight.
Okay, I'm glad she didn't kick the bucket. That would have been an awful mess.
This is getting worse.
That's our news right now.
Join Action News 10 tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. You have a good night.